Ijaw.
Yeah.
Ijaw.
Yeah.
Asawana.
Wana. Ijaw Defense Council reaction to Muhaji Asari Dokubo. I am Comrade Kerry Igagofa Bristol, MHSN SFKI, the spokesperson for Ijaw Defense Council Bonny chapter. Ijaw Defense Council as a movement falls under what is known as Ijaw Youth Congress Ogu, also a principal platform of IYC Code. As a responsive and responsible IYC platform, we work assiduously to ensure there is peace and security of lives and properties in all Ijaw land, ranging from communities close to the Atlantic coast, from Ondo State up to Akwa Ibom State. We believe without peace, there cannot be progress or meaningful development. The Ijaw Defense Council, Bonny, ably led by Commander Peter Kaladafa Jumbo, completely frown against any call to violence, divisiveness, and breakdown of peace in any part of Ijaw land. Let it be known that Ijaw Defense Council Bonny is well positioned to rise to the occasion and tackle such attempts from whatever quarters. The attention of Ijaw Defense Council was drawn to a social media post taking the rounds yesterday. It became imperative for we to take a stance, as the video was filled with misinformation and able to engineer hate and possible breakdown of peace. In the video, one IYC stakeholder was seen displaying fully in large proportion and completely ignorance for Ibani Ijaw culture and tradition. Many stakeholders in Ijaw land have adjudged the social media post of Muhaji Asari Dokubo as shameful, a show of disgrace, and an embarrassment to our parent body, IYC. We, Ijaw Defense Council, completely agree with this view. It is our pleasure as Ijaw movement in Bonny to school Muhaji Asari Dokubo and his co-travelers on Ibani culture and tradition. But first, allow me to state categorically clear that there is no Bonny Finima dichotomy or divide as was erroneously portrayed by Muhaji Asari Dokubo. Bonny Kingdom is one indivisible unit under the leadership and guidance of His Majesty King Edward Asimili William Dapa Pepo III, CONJP, Perekule 11th, Amayenabo, and national ruler of Grand Bonny Kingdom. Ijaw Defense Council has watched with much admiration the effort of His Majesty, the Amayenabo of Bonny, in ensuring Bonny remain an oasis in the desert of crisis our universe has now become. According to Bonny culture and tradition, His Majesty is the father and head of all Bonny people. He is the sole national ruler of Bonny Kingdom, which Brown House is just a minute part of. For clarity purpose, Bonny Kingdom is made up of 34 chieftaincy houses, including the Perekule Royal House. All chieftaincy houses in Bonny Kingdom are a creation of Perekule dynasty. No chieftaincy house in Bonny predates the Perekule Royal House. In Bonny, I repeat, no chieftaincy house in Bonny Kingdom predates the Perekule Royal House. The Amayenabo of Grand Bonny has never imposed any chief on any chieftaincy house. In Ibani tradition, the Amayenabo only recognize and receive chiefs who fulfill the traditional and cultural requirements as seen on Saturday in the case of Sir Alabo Evans Clement Brown of Brown Chieftaincy House, where he was presented and recognized accordingly. A note of advice and warning to Muhaji Asari Dokubo: the people of Bonny Kingdom hold dearly and closely to their hearts the reverend ancient throne of Grand Bonny Kingdom and Amunyash, who sits on the throne. The throne is looked up by all for expression, guidance, and spirituality. We completely frown against the Calabarese style of insult and disrespect on traditional authorities as the conduct of Muhaji Asari Dokubo portrays. It is a fact of history that the reverend ancient throne of Bonny Kingdom has never stood with agents of divisiveness in whatever style they manifest. For the people and King of Bonny believes the unity of Nigeria is not up for negotiation, but a must. As a movement, we are not unaware of ongoing evil alliances going on behind the scene, promises of benefit for the supposed friend of Brown House, an agitator for crisis. To this we say, Muhaji Asari Dokubo, there is no gold to be mined in Bonny. Look elsewhere for funds to complete the third phase of your university in Benin Republic. Ijaw Defense Council call on all security agencies to fish out the perpetrators of the January 22nd evil and shameful acts unleashed on members of Brown Chieftaincy House and their chief, Evans Clement Brown, who were peacefully celebrating the capping and recognition of their stay album. Considering the shameful display by Mujahid Asari Dokubo, we believe it will be easy to identify the culprits and make them face the law. Mostly, Mujahid Asari Dokubo should be considered a person of interest in the matter. His interest in Bonny is surprising, and his now infamous social media rant is inimical to the peace that is enjoyed in Bonny Kingdom. We call on all Ijaw National Congress. All fathers of Ijaw land, to call Mujahid Asari Dokubo to order. Ijaw Defense Council believes it is time to put the dog on leash. Mujahid Asari Dokubo, remember, Bonny people are descendants of proud warriors who never retreated from any challenge. Our ancestors ruled the waters of the Niger Delta with fierce might and prowess, which made it like a mockery of Calabari, where you are from. Your ancestors dreaded the Bonny people. The spirit of the glorious ancestors of Grand Bonny is still alive and well in every Bonny indigenous. Ijaw! Yeah. Ijaw! Yeah. A Berifa!